Can you imagine living rent-free, mortgage-free, electricity bill-free, and saving all of that money? That sounds like a dream. This guy is doing it, and we're gonna find out how. Take a look at this.
Hey guys, well today's a big day. I'm gonna let the chickens out of the chicken coop, and this will be their first day free ranging. So let's see how it goes. Chickens? I have to count these chickens before I release them So in this video, I want to talk about off-grid living and homesteading or simple living, whatever you want to call it, because I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and I just want to show why we do it, or talk about why we do it, and talk about the advantages of it and why people would want to live this way.
Now, I've heard of off-grid living. I've heard of people doing it, and seems like, to me, you got to do everything on your own. But I don't know. We're going to hear his way and find out how he did it so that we can take notes.
So I've been living off grid or without plumbing or whatever you want to call it, for a number of years now. And all I can do is give you my honest experience. But we're people that actually live this way. This isn't our weekend cabin or anything. We live the lifestyle, the simple living, homesteading lifestyle. And I know for a lot of people that watch these videos, they kind of are dreaming about doing the same thing. And I was one of those people. Several years ago, before I started living this way, I would watch all kinds of, off-grid YouTube channels or homesteading YouTube channels. And I just tried to learn as much as I could. I didn't really know how to get started. Didn't really know how to find land or, if it was even, doable. And so just so you know, if you're somebody that...
Now let me know if you've heard of off-gridding or homesteading, or if you ever thought about doing it. From the videos that I've seen of people doing this type of stuff, it seems kind of backwoodsy, but maybe it is possible to modernize it. If you know that it is, let me know in the comments. Let's keep watching.
Is just, dreaming about doing this, and you find yourself watching videos or channels like this. At one point I was in your shoes. But the big thing I want to cover in this video is just talk about why, and just give my honest opinions on things, how living this way has worked out for us. And yeah, just give you, my personal honest experience, and just kind of talk about why somebody would want to live simple, with not a whole lot of modern conveniences. We just have an outhouse for a toilet. We have no pressurized plumbing. We collect rainwater for our water.
Now, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to use an outhouse instead of a bathroom? Now, I wonder how taking a shower would work, but let's keep watching.
Let's talk about why somebody would want to live like that, because a lot of people don't really understand it these days. So I would say one of the biggest reasons why this lifestyle was appealing to me, and probably why it's appealing to you, is the financial aspect of it. It does not take much money to live this way,
Yep. How can I save as much money as possible? But what are you willing to sacrifice to do something like this? Let me know.
We don't have any utility bills, right? We heat with firewood. We built our own house, our own cabin, free and clear. We owe no money on it. How much different your life could be if you owned your house, you did not have a mortgage, and you had no utility bills. That is the ultimate freedom, in my opinion. And not everybody wants to live this way, I get it, but I'm just showing why we do it, right? Because it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to live in an off-grid cabin and have an outhouse and, not have plumbing or, pressurized plumbing inside or, collect rainwater or whatever. Now, of course, there's still expenses. You're always going to need money to buy things, to buy gear, to buy supplies. We do have a little garden. We have chickens. We raise our own meat chickens and butcher them. We hunt, we fish. So that helps a lot with food costs, but you still need a...
Now, would you get into all of that stuff? Handling your own food like meats, gardening your own vegetables? Me, my main focus would be just saving money and still keeping conveniences. But that's just me. Let's keep watching.
Things, right? You need cookware, you need dry ingredients, you need spices. So you still need some money to do this. But like I said, imagine not having a mortgage. Imagine not having a single utility bill, and how different your life could be. So the financial aspect of this is probably what the big draw is for most people. That was a big draw for me, and I'll tell you right now that it is awesome. Not having thousands of dollars worth of bills hanging over your head every month. It kind of opens the door to a lot of things, right? Gives you a lot more freedom. Another big reason why I love living this way is I like being in control of things. I want to have total control over my own life. So I don't want to rely on the city or the grid or, you know, whatever.
Now, I wonder if there's property taxes involved. I'm not really sure. I don't think any property tax people are watching this, so you don't get any ideas. But I don't know, complete financial freedom from bills, concerning utilities, stuff like that sounds pretty enticing. Living in the woods though, not really sure about that.
Energy company to supply me with the energy that I need to live. You know, I don't want to have to rely on a bank to loan me a bunch of money to pay for a house. I want to be in control of everything. So that's just the way I am. I like that. I take comfort in that, knowing that I rely on nobody but myself typically, for the most part. And that's a big draw for me. And it's fun work. And this lifestyle is work, but you're working for yourself. You know, you're not, I think not everybody, but a lot of people, they feel like their jobs may be kind of meaningless, or like, oh, like they feel like they wish they had more of a purpose, you know, where everything that you do on a homestead is directly related to your life, you know. So putting up firewood, yeah, it's work, but it's satisfying because you're going to get the payoff for it. You know, you're working for yourself. You're being independent. You're in control of your energy. So what I mean by...
Now, I wonder what he does for a living. I mean, he does have chickens in the back. So if you were living like this, would you keep your job? Would you be willing to drive, I don't know, maybe 20, 30, 40 minutes from your off-grid home to the workplace? I mean, it might cost you some gas, but you're saving so much money without having a mortgage, without paying rent whatsoever, and not having any utility bills. Think about that.
Being in control is, we have solar power for our energy needs. That's what runs the cabin, right? We have lights, we have a few other things. We run a fridge off of our solar power. It's nice, you know, we don't have a monthly electric bill. It's just, we're independent, right? Like if the grid ever went down or the power goes out or whatever, if there's a storm or something, we don't even know it, because the way our cabins run, the way this homestead's ran, we're independent. We're free of all that stuff. Life would just go on as normal. So we wouldn't even notice.
Ooh, I'm gonna do a machine in that house. What do we got here? One.
Let me know what you think. Do you think this will be a good fit for you? Do you think this will be a good fit for you and your lifestyle, for you and your family? Are you a city person that wouldn't mind living like that to save money? Listen, the enticing part is that you will save money. No rent, no mortgage, no electricity bill. You're free from all of that. Hey, if you want the city life, you can go to the city and then come back home. But if this is not for you, let me know. If it is for you, let me know in the comments, because I am interested in hearing that. Also, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.